Good morning, lovely Flourish Fam. I am coming in for your weekly energy and oracle reading for the week beginning the 2nd of February 2020. Okay, so anyone else out there feel like January was just very interesting, to say the least? We are building up to a full moon, which will be next weekend, but I want you to be able to remember that this is a perfect time to now set the tone for what you want for 2020. So sitting down and journaling, sitting down and daydreaming, laying out on the grass and looking up at the clouds and allowing your mind to wander to all the good things that you could potentially have. This is it's the perfect time to be able to do it over the next few days. Okay, just allow yourself to be led, are the words that they're really saying to me at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the usual one card overarching and then the storyline underneath it. So I just want to let you girls know that many people will be feeling like they're in a transition phase at the moment for work, career, relationships, life in general, all of the things. And when you're feeling in that transition period, it's about taking that step back, observing what's going on, really making sure that your self-care practices are in place and trying not to rush the process. Okay, I know that there's a difference between taking purposeful action steps, but also don't feel that you have to rush the process because things are still being lined up for you when that happens. Okay, that's as simple as that. Hi Julie, hi Tracy, nice to see you both. So if you are currently in a transition phase, and 2020 is a big transition phase for a lot of people, including myself, it is okay to just observe. See what comes up, see what needs to be given away, see what needs to be kept, see what needs to be moved on with, see what needs to happen without getting frustrated. Okay, that's the biggest thing. Recognize where it's best to place your energy, where it's best to let something play out. So, we're using the two decks today. The first one is the Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish. And we're going to use the Oracle Tarot for the underlying story. I want to let you guys know that I have something really cool coming to the online store in the next couple of weeks. We're going to have some new books coming in this week. I have new oils from the Witch Apprentice and oil products. Things are starting to ramp up in that space, so it's very interesting. I will absolutely share them with you soon. So, take a breath, relax. We're going to ask these gorgeous magical spell cards. Who wants to come up and play today? Who wants to come out and play this week? There it is. Abundance. Beautiful. Goddess of abundance divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. And funnily enough, the number on this card is number 2. So today is the 2nd of February 2020. We have a 2 card. Okay, so we'll dip into that a little bit more in a minute. Take note, that's a purple color as well, which is your crown chakra, which is you need to be open to receiving. Okay, a lot of people have dipped back into the push. I'll give all of the things. Now it's the time for you to start receiving as well. And if that means you need to be able to give to yourself, if that's that self-care practice, then do that. Okay. Okay. That's our first card, the Star card. Another purple card, ladies. So your purples are generally your crown and your third eye. Okay, so if you've noticed that you're seeing things a little clearly lately, or things are starting to make sense even though there might be confusion around a transition, that's your third eye, that's your crown chakra having a play. Alright, there's the second one. Another major arcana, the Fool. Taking steps, taking chances and spontaneity. Okay, so let's see who else wants to come out and play as the third card. Stress and anxiety. Okay. Right, let me have a look at the storyline here. Okay, so obviously the overarching is abundance. And they want you to know that everything is working out in your favour, sweetheart. Energetically, resourcefully, all of that kind of stuff. But what you need to do is don't get so caught up in that I can't create or I can't see a way out. Sometimes you're not meant to see it yet. You are not meant to see how it's meant to play out. You're meant to keep the vision of what you want and take the next practical action step. Okay? Your part in this whole magical story is that you take the next action step when it's given to you. And if you can't see it just yet, take yourself out, go get a massage, get pedicures, manicures, enjoy yourself, have a cuppa out on the back deck, whatever. Abundance comes in all forms, honey. Okay? And you know what? Sometimes abundance is the ending of a relationship that's been sucking you dry. Just being honest. Then we have the Star card, because it's all about hope and inspiration and nature, and she's dancing under that beautiful bright star, and she's carrying it with her because, you know what, she is an inspiration. Because she's going to find the answers will come to her when she spends time out in nature, when she relaxes, when she drops down her guard that bit for the information to come through. This is such a gorgeous star. There is still hope. Whatever's going on, there is still hope. You just need to allow things to play out how they need to play out. Spontaneity and taking chances. The Fool, has something come up, an opportunity come up for you that you turn around and say, oh my gosh, I'm not good at, or I can't possibly do that, or I don't have the ability to do that. Honey, take a chance. Take a chance. And you know what the biggest thing is they're saying is take a chance on yourself. Take a chance on you. Because you're worth it. Alright? Now I know that when all of that kind of stuff when change and transition comes up for a lot of people, and for, you know, even when it's not that, stress and anxiety is a normal everyday part of life most days. For a lot of people. Whether you woo or you are not. And this one is the Nine of Swords, and this is finding methods, finding tools, finding resources that are going to help you feel better. Okay, and sometimes that's going to be you introverting like a mofo and going inwards. As I said, we've got a full moon in Leo happening next weekend, so at the moment a lot of people are going to feel that the stress and anxieties rising because changes have to come and changes have to be made, but you may not be able to see what those changes are because they're happening on an energetic level first, and you'll be given the answers. And I want to point out that the main cards, the other cards that we've just had, and I'll always put a photo of the cards that come up in the comment section of the Facebook page in the reading, because it's a live reading. There's a lot of purple and a lot of blue, and then all of a sudden we've got orange. Okay, we've got an orange yellow. This is your sacral and your solar plexus chakra. This is where you need to come back in and build up your self-confidence muscles, your self-worth muscles, all of that kind of stuff. If you are feeling at all a little wobbly or a little shaky with what's going on in your life at the moment, or you feel that underlying anxiety side of things, introvert. Take yourself out of the arena for a while. Just observe. Don't make any major decisions if you don't want to, that's okay. But when the Fool card comes in, they're asking you to also have a look at, if I was to ask you with my magic wand, if I waved it on your behalf, what would you like? Your biggest, boldest vision of your life. This is when the Fool card comes in. Because when you are honest with yourself as to what the biggest, boldest vision of your life is, you can take steps towards being able to manifest that into your life. And when we talk about manifestation, it's not just about trusting the energy that comes in, but it's also trusting that the practical steps that you are going to be given and the nudges you're going to be given are yours, and you need to take them. Okay, so the stress and anxiety might be you can't see it yet, but it's going to happen. And it's all working out in your favour, sweetheart. You may not see it yet, but it is. So, with that being said, we have connected sessions available for February. I have a coaching package or two still available. I've made some more space for those who'd like to come and work with me. We have the Ride It and Rise workshop here in Townsville in 2 weeks' time. I am so excited to be able to teach coming into this year again. And I hope that you all have an amazing, amazing week. And just remember, if you can't see your way through the fog at the moment, you can take a step back. Go and have an early night, read a book, have a cup of tea, whatever. Wake up in the morning and ask yourself, what is my next best step forward? And it will come. All right? Much love. Mwah.